Okay, well this was unexpected. Live on air, fire alarm.
So we're about to go and meet SWIISH.
Help us bring to life
The podcast. Last week everybody thought that we were launching
a product.
Yeah, but we're not. It's actually
A podcast. Sorry, were you meant to? Oh, sorry. And again, from the top, we're launching a podcast. Why did I?
Why did you sing it?
Oprah?
Why were you singing it?
Excited.
Yeah, it's fine to be excited. It is exciting. It's actually a bit overdue. Yeah, I know.
We were tossing up between two. One was the wellness formula,
Yep.
and the other one is wellness unlocked.
And I think that's probably what we're going to go with.
Yeah, because we've got the key. We're giving you the key so that you can find out all the research. We'll break it down for you. We'll give you hacks. We'll give you tips.
And also, these are guests. This is not your everyday guest that you're like, oh, I've seen that guy before. I've seen that woman before. I've heard all of this. No. The people that we are getting, they're going to blow your mind. They're all different, unique, and it is all about
Experts.
Because science is cool. Feeling amazing is cool. You deserve it.
So we start recording in March.
Yep.
In 4 weeks. Like go live.
Soon after.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. So Maha and I are having a look basically at 3 new products. We've got a whole bunch of new products launching, but specifically one is launching, or a couple are launching quite soon, and they're as part of the wellness range. So what we're doing is we're looking at the artwork to see how it lines up compared to these. Like basically, how will this look? Is it cohesive?
On a shelf.
On a shelf, on the website. And this is the
In
part.
your house.
Yeah. And also like for you as the consumer, when you're going in, whether you're going into store or whether you're scrolling the site, are you seeing what you need to see? Like, does it pop for you? Is it clear?
And like, is there that instant recognition of like, oh, that's the one that I want or get or whatever?
Correct. This is your last chance in the process to do the tweaks, right? So we've done everything that it's formulated, we've tasted it, we've tested it, we've done like kind of everything. This is the last chance before it goes to the printer and it's like, that's it, you can't change anything.
I think the thing I find the hardest is the colours, because I always feel like we're running out of colours, which is such a wild thing to say. But because a lot of brands are very black and white, right? And we use a lot of colour in our packaging. So it's like you've got the green, you've got the marine, you've got the sleep that's in the very kind of soothing sleep colour. You've got the fibre. So then it's like, well, what other colours are there?
There's a Pantone book this thick.
I know.
There's plenty of colours.
No, I know.
But you know,
I'm
but
like,
also, but does the colour make sense for the product?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So this is it.
I don't like this colour for this product.
See, Maha doesn't like this. So it's like, okay, what are we going to change it to? Does it make sense? Does it,
Does it
not conflict with something else we already
cohesive?
have? This is the part. This is the last bit. Yeah, it is the fun part, but it's the like speak up now.
Don't say later you don't like it.
Yeah, you can't wait till it's launched and then be like, I just never really liked that one. Then it's too late.
So tonight I am doing something a little bit different with Sally. It's nice, it's out of the office, a whole different environment, and we are going to try something called Sculpt and Sound. It's like a bit of yoga. There is some sound healing. You're lying on a pool lounger in a pool. So relaxing. I can't wait. It's nice to do something different, something out of the office, and just something kind of chill. Should be good.
Had actually a very challenging day today. I had not a fight with Maha, but a tiff. Maybe a tiff, I guess. Is like really frustrated. I'm somebody who gets frustrated when things don't move forward, or if I feel like things take too long. It frustrates me. The co-founder relationship, like let's just put sister relationship aside for 1 minute, but the co-founder relationship I think is a very unique relationship, and I think unless you've had it, it's hard to see because it's not, she doesn't work for me and I don't work for her. We own this business 50-50. We started it together on day one. That's just, how it is, and each person has their own unique merit, skill set, value that they bring to the table. I was getting frustrated and I was actually finding it hard to, I guess, articulate why I was getting frustrated. So I was just, it wasn't good. And I I stand by that my frustration is valid, but how I articulated it wasn't great. So when she gets here, I'm going to apologise. It's not easy running a business. It's not, you know, people say stuff like, oh my God, so good, you can just choose your own hours. Sure, they're endless. Oh my God, it's amazing, like you don't answer to anyone. No, we do. We answer to ourselves, the customers, our retailers, and everybody else. So it's like, it's tricky because yeah. Anyway, sometimes you have a shitty day at the office. It's not what you do, but it's how you come back from it that matters. That's the thing.
We love a lot of your wellness. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's so nice to do something different. I think there's a bit of yoga, a bit of sound healing, lying on these things in the pool.
To softening the edge.
So I decided to come for a walk this morning. I am doing the Bondi to Bronte. I used to live in Bondi for 12 years. This is like my spiritual home. We only left because I was pregnant with Amelia, my youngest, and we'd run out of room and we really needed more space and could not find anywhere. So hashtag Sydney rental crisis. Anyway, so I do come here when I can because it instantly just grounds me, makes me feel so much better. It's been a really rough week, and I've just needed to process. Sally and I, we often will bicker. We often disagree on, you know, little things like, they're not little, but you know, like, do you want to do this product or this product, or this content or this content? And we might disagree about that sort of stuff. But this week was more like, it wasn't like a fight, but it was like a real
Maha.
kind of, oh hi, sidebar, sorry, just ran into an old colleague of mine. Before SWIISH, I actually worked in investment banking in head of HR roles, and this is also connected to what I was saying before. So for 15 years I had an HR career. I was literally at the top of my game, and I was really fucking good at it. I really was. I was really good at it. And anyway, I left that behind to start SWIISH with Sal. And so when I just ran into someone who I worked with. Anyway, when I have weeks like this that really rattle me, I think it just makes me question not why I'm doing it. I never question that, but it makes me question how I'm doing it. Like, as in how I'm showing up, what I'm like to work with, how am I coming across, how is my personality maybe hindering things. And so then it becomes, it's not intended to be personal, but I take it personally, and I start to question myself. So last year I did a lot of energy work, and the energy work was about becoming more you. And when stuff like this happens, I'm like, oh, I don't know if more me is the answer. I think it might be less me and more, not conform, but more like look at what's actually needed and try to be more like that. I don't know if this makes any sense.
Email's ready to send, and I'm doing the forms now. And then I think we're ready to go.
Total count. Total. We'll just jump into.
Yeah, stayed pretty consistent. Sal, you had an increase of 50 from last week.
Okay, we are en route to TVSN, which for all of our UK and US friends is like TVC. Yeah, Home Shopping Network. So it's days like this, I think, are so different, right? Because you just have to switch from one thing to another, to another, to another. So your morning today was?
Team meeting, sales reports, going through all the sales reports, then working through like EDM, like email schedule for the month. I think I've tried to block the rest. I don't know.
We have a weird division, I think, maybe kind of responsibilities in our, between you and I. We have some small overlap, but not much overlap, with sort of like, it's not a clear line, it's a bit of a kind of a it's a bit of a jagged line.
It's a jagged line.
Yeah. So you do some marketing, I do some marketing. You do email marketing. She missed the lights. Paid digital. I do organic marketing, organic digital, above the line, which is like any kind of what you call like when we do billboards or bus stops or posters or all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so yeah, it's been one of those mornings where you have to shift gears really quickly. It's like, okay, that was this morning. It's not sort of like all we do is like, oh, we'll do hair and makeup and then we'll drive out to the studio. It's like we already have a jam day in the morning.
Like this
get
morning,
through that agenda.
My brain is looking at email open rates, email click-throughs, like, you know, actually analyzing all the data. And now it's like, okay, I've just switched that off.
Compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize, and then switch into the next thing, which is go and do a live show.
Yep.
Share our passion for the brand and the products.
And what's so good about, I think I was saying to someone yesterday, is when you've got an hour of live TV like this, it is so good because you've got so much time to share, explain, talk about like ingredient sourcing, talk about how to use it, how to build a routine. Like people can ring in and ask questions. They can email in their questions.
Like,
we can answer them live.
Why we put things together
Yeah.
in the products and
Yeah.
why they're so good for you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so good. It's always such a buzz. I mean, TV is always,
It's fun. It goes
TV.
really fast.
Yeah, the
It's
hour
like,
goes
the hour's
fast.
like just blink and it's done.
Yeah, it's a really good, it's really, really fun to do. We love it. See you on the TV.
White today.
So what I think is so funny is I've come already ready and dressed, and I'm not dressed.
That's my wardrobe.
Yeah, she bought her wardrobe. I came in mine. And look, I'm not gonna lie, mine's giving nightclub.
We are inside the studio at TVSN. We just had our producer meeting, basically to go through our rundown, which I have here somewhere for the show.
Like it's called a run sheet, so it's like what product is going to go first, second, what are the free gifts.
There's quite a few of those today.
And then we're on air in about 7 minutes.
This is the lineup today. And our host is Lee. He is bringing the magic. That's Lee.
No, that's right.
Let's get mic'd. So, quick little behind the scenes in the TVSN studio. I know those two.
I'm scooching.
Okay, I'll give you a little tour of the studio. We have our set. And this is Lee.
Hello.
No, I already said Lee brings all the magic. And, ooh, lights.
Pre-dosed for you, so you just pop that super green into the cold water. But we also evacuate the building. Okay, guys, thank you. We're
Okay, well, this was unexpected. Last couple of minutes of our show, on air, live on air, fire alarm starts going off. Out we go. Sally's put her flats on. I still have heels. After after the show, we would have like a debrief to
A post-show meeting.
a post-show meeting to talk about how it went. But
Nothing like a hasty exit.
literally, right?
All right.
So I guess that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.